Hey, mic check. Alright, we're sounding good, folks. Let me go grab a drink and we will get started. Okie dokie. Chrome 37, I'm not gonna call you Emor anymore. I'm gonna call you Chrome 37. Good afternoon, folks. Today we are working on the Javelin build again. I think today is gonna be the day that we finish this bad boy. Yeah. As long as my internet stays behaving. As long as my internet behaves, we are gonna knock this thing out of the park. Steven, what's up? My flavor of death I chose today is blue raspberry. That's my little joke for energy drinks is liquid death. When I go to the store, I ask myself, okay, what flavor of liquid death do I want today? Just a silly thing I do. But I need to put my camera back together because I was working on making some handles for it this morning with my dad, and I completely disassembled it. So, put everything back on. This is gonna be a seriously sweet camera rig once I get the proper handles on here, because there'll be a handle on each side, you know? So I can be like a real cool videographer, you know, with the fancy camera and all that. Yeah! What else am I missing? Lapel. Yeah, this morning, if you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen that I was messing around with some electronics for the Javelin. And I've got those all working, ready to go. Minus a motor. Well, I have the motor that I think I'm going to use, but I'm not going to put it in there just yet. Yeah, because that's going to be for a special video. So I'm probably just going to throw something arbitrary in there today. Something that I've rebuilt or whatever, I'm not really sure. I don't know if arbitrary was the right word to use there. Probably not. I'm not the greatest with my words sometimes. But yeah, I'll probably just end up chucking something in there random. And roll with that for now, and then hopefully if I get this thing done today, I'll take it over to my boyfriend's house and do a first time running video with it. which would be awesome. Yeah, I mean, super awesome. Okay. Yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna set up for intro, and we'll get this show on the road. I'm praying to the internet gods, please do not screw up my live stream today. Please don't. I'm having a great day. Can we not do that? Pretty please? Okay. Well, my wishes are out there in the universe, so we'll see if any higher powers listen to me. AKA the internet service providers. AKA the ISPs. Oh, I need to plug in my little run cam, because if I do a a running video with the Javelin later today, I want some onboard footage, and so do you. Yeah, of course you do. Of course you want some onboard footage. Yeah, I probably could 3D print them, but hey, you know me, I don't do 3D printing. I do machining, so they are machined. There's some brackets that my dad made, and then I made some aluminum thingies on the lathe. They're turning out good. They're turning out good. It'll be real slick when it's done. Okay, I have chips, metal chips in my bra, and it is not comfortable. Probably TMI, but you know what? It's okay. Chips down your shirt, not a good time. No, sir. Yeah, this thing's heavy. It's gonna get heavier if I get another lens for it, or if I get a bigger lens for it. Okay. Need me light. Need me light, laddie. God, I have the power of the sun. I'm gonna take it easy on that. I've also got Reese's Peanut Butter Cups to snack on today, so, you know, and energy drinks and chocolate, no better combo. Okay. Turn you on, turn you on, turn you on. Camera on. Oh my god, that was so bright. Whoa! That's probably good. 4K? Why? What? Oh. That is probably way too bright. Drop it down another notch. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. See, the reason I need another lens from my camera is because I doused my camera in oil in a video that I was working on / am working on editing. Yeah, don't douse your camera in oil. I didn't literally completely douse it. I just got a couple little oil freckles on it. Alright. Yep. Right. That's on. That's the correct color. And need the car. Seems so light. And it is intro time. Hey there guys, Erica here from Highway49RC. Thank you so much to my patrons and channel members for your support. You guys make these videos possible. So today we are continuing the Javelin build, and today is going to be the last build episode for the kit. Does that even sound right? So today we are working on the Javelin, and this is going to be the final build episode. Last time we got the suspension all put together, we built the shocks, which was messy, but we got it done. And the A-arms and everything are functioning nice and smoothly. The steering works well. We don't have a servo in there yet, but that's part of today's video. We're going to be installing electronics, doing wheels and tires, and putting together the roll cage. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. That was a pretty good intro. My mouth, okay, this is kind of a funny thing. My mouth works too fast for my brain, so my mouth rattles words off too fast and my brain can't keep up. Yo, RC and more! What's up, my guy? Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much. I really mean it. Like, even the smallest amounts of your guys' support means so much to me that people are willing to contribute to my nonsense. So thank you. Handyman Haynes, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. We're hopefully gonna be finishing the Javelin today, people. Yeah. I need to figure out what exactly I'm gonna be doing first. So let's see, where exactly did we leave off? Okay, probably could probably start with the servo. That's probably a good place to start. Maybe I'll do the front bumper and do the servo. Let's see, what order did I have them written out in? 30, 33 through 40. 30, 33 through 40. Yeah, okay. Pretty straightforward. I don't think I'm gonna spray paint. I don't think I'm gonna do the Lexan. Handyman Haynes, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Alright, I gotta start a list of shoutouts for the video. It's going pretty good. Today's been a very productive day. I've been up since about 4. Been editing, been out in the garage doing some machining. I'm making some handles for my camera so I can like properly hold it. Where am I gonna write this? I don't know, I'm just gonna write here. RC more. Handyman Haynes, heck yeah. I'm really glad you think so, RC and more. I do my best to be as real as possible without being over the top, not without being fake, but still being enthusiastic enough to make videos entertaining, you know? Okay, yeah, alright. Let's get my light back over here. I will say I'm not the funniest person in the world, but in my oil pump video that I don't know if I've talked to you guys about yet, but I built an oil pump system for my lathe, and there's a couple funny parts in that video. Couple goofies. Okay. Okay, we were running 1,000 for the paper and 2,000 ISO for the building. I'm gonna go with the wide boy bumper. That's what I'm gonna do. What even are those screws from? F? Is that what this is? I think that's what these parts are. I have no idea. I can't believe I've been able to keep track of my parts through all this, or my hardware through this build. I honestly can't believe it. Because I've just been opening bags left, right, and center. Yeah, Steven, I don't know. I'm not, I will promote what I like. Like, the stuff that I like to use, I will tell people to go get it. Like, I know, I don't know if you mean, like, trying to sell stuff as in, like, selling RC stuff, or just, like, there being sponsorships and advertisements in the video. Because, like, getting sponsorships would be pretty cool. But yeah, anyway. I'm ready for something right now for a crawler. Oh, very cool, RC more. Very cool. Oh, giving fake reviews to get sales. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. Heck no. That's called lying. That puts my integrity at risk. My mom and I were just talking about integrity last night. Because, yeah, you want to have good integrity at work. That's kind of what we were talking about, is having, not letting, others trample on your integrity. That was kind of the topic of our conversation. And I think that's very important. Because you gotta do good work that you're proud of. Simple as. So we're going to start with the bumper. They give us two options here. They give us a wide one and a narrow one. I'm going to go with the wide boy though. Nice and classic looking. So we're going to start off with the bumper. They give us two options, a narrow version and a wide one, and I'm going to go with the wide boy because I think it's just cool. Not super easy to bolt on, just 4 bolts there on the bottom underside of the... And it's super easy to bolt on, just 4 bolts on the underside of the front skid plate. Honestly, I think it's okay to be picky on what you review. I mean, honestly, I would be. Like, if people, or if companies were trying to get me to review stuff, I would be very picky. Or, if I was taking product placement, I would want to make sure that it wasn't irrelevant to what I'm doing. So, like, for example, if a company wants me to use makeup in a video and they're going to sponsor me, they're going to send me free makeup and they want me to wear it in a video and tout them as that's what I'm wearing, well, that's completely irrelevant to my channel, obviously, right? So I'm not going to take up on that. But if it's like, I don't know, a company with LED lighting or like some sort of fancy LED light thing, you know, like, okay, I can take that and wrap it into an RC something or other, decide, okay, such and such rig needs lights, let's make it work, you know? So I can see what you're getting at. There you go. There is the front bumper installed. Looks very nice. Now I think we're gonna do... Oh, the servo. Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting one. That's gonna be an interesting one. Oop. Oh, there's still oil on my camera. God damn it. Got too much oil on my camera. Don't get oil on your camera, guys. I would not recommend it. Stuff with the silver horn. Then I need... Don't know what any of that stuff is. What air? Huh? There was a bag somewhere. Like a flippin'... What is sound sure though? Oh, here it is. Yeah. Man, I need a couple rod ends. I don't know where. Oh, those are there. Okay, great. Great. Whoa, careful, don't knock my drink over now. Are these arms? Yeah, these are shorter than this arm, so I'm gonna take this one off. Let's turn this. Need to be on. Not included. Yep, okay, so I need that screw. Servo horn, I don't know. It's gonna go somewhere. It's gonna go right there because where else would I put it? Let's see, which one is it? Let's see, 25. Yep. Gonna need this later. Let's just cut this out of the tree. I need my servo mount. The tree is empty. They gave us a pinion in here. I don't know if I'm going to use it. 25 tooth. We'll see. There's some sticky tape in there too. Servo hardware. Develop a steering link. Okay. Next up, we get to play with the steering servo, so we're going to need our servo mount brackets, our servo horns, and some rod ends, along with a turnbuckle, or a tie rod link thingy, and of course my servo. This is a Savox SA1230 SG. This came out of my shafty since it was a little underpowered, but this should have plenty of power for this lightweight buggy. So I'm gonna start with the get this out here, because I think I can read it from over here. Maybe not. I'm going to start with my servo bracket. We're going to start by putting some lock nuts in these hexagonal recesses. I do like how they do that in different parts of the build. Makes it very nice. Now that we've got those in there, we're going to put our servo in just like so. We're going to put a few bolts in there to hold it in. I think this is going to be a short video. Not a short live stream, but a short video, I think. Riley Kai, what's up? Good evening. Wet in the UK, huh? From what I gather, that's not terribly uncommon. It actually rained a little bit here earlier this week, which was quite nice. It was cloudy on Tuesday. And Wednesday, actually. It rained on Wednesday. That was the day it rained. That is a weird screw. I don't understand that screw. What's that screw even for? Normal to have forgotten what the sun and hot weather is like these days. Yeah. I feel that. Silver horn. Which will probably end up needing to be upgraded to aluminum, but I don't have one that's the right length. Well... Oh no, that's a high-tech horn. That's not gonna... No, high-tech's 24. Savox is 25. With my servo installed on the bracket, I'm going to grab my 25 tooth servo horn that comes in the kit and go ahead and bolt that guy on. I'll put a little Loctite on that screw as well, wouldn't hurt. With our servo bolted into the servo mount, I'm going to grab my 25 tooth servo horn from the kit, because Savox servos are 25 tooth splines, and grab a screw and just snug that down with a little Loctite. Wouldn't hurt either. Okay. Can I just say I love you guys? You guys are the best. Sugar, 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 sugar. Whoa, that's kind of a lot. Thank you, RC and more. The servo horn here should be in the right position. I did center up the servo earlier today with the rest of the electronics, so this should be in the right spot, but the servo horn should be in the right spot since I did center up my servo earlier today with the rest of the electronics. Next, we're going to grab our little link and a couple rod ends and build up a little steering linkage. And it wants 22 millimeters between the ends of the rod ends. Oh, nope, wrong button. This button. I get confused because my old camera had a button on the back of the camera and my new camera has it on the top for record. Oh, let's see. Almost there. It's 90 degrees off. Perfect. Okay. I want 2 ball nuts in there. I only see 2, so I'm assuming so. Yeah. Oh, wrong button. On camera. I've got my steering link put together. It wants it to be 22 millimeters in between the faces of the rod ends, and the rod ends to be 90 degrees off from each other. We're now going to take a couple of ball nuts and press those in there with a pair of pliers, because my fingers are not that tough. They're tough, but they're not that tough. Snap, just like that. Yeah, I gotta make sure the other one goes in the correct way. Okay, like this. Oh my goodness. Then we'll snap a couple wall studs into the rod ends. And there is our steering link put together. I'm going to grab the servo, and the ball nut is going to sit itself in the back of the servo horn. And we'll use a countersunk screw in the front. And we'll use a countersunk screw to hold that onto the servo horn. And we'll run a countersunk screw into the ball nut to hold it onto the servo horn. Once again, with a little Loctite. A little Loctite never hurt. Until it destroyed my Yoda 2 axles. Even the right screw? I have no idea. Come on. Figure it out. Alright, come on now. What's the big idea here? Why must you insist on going in crooked? Bruh. What is your problem? Come on. Are you using the right screw? Yeah, I'm using the right screw. Okay. Always gotta check that. This just doesn't want to get into the... It's not just, the servo horn's not just a through hole, so it doesn't... Come on. Really? What the heck? This is so rude. Alright, if that's what you're gonna make me have to do. then I'll do it. Dude, what the hell? This is stupid. Bro. You know what? Are these even freaking... Are these even the right freaking screws? No, they're not. Because I'm dumb. I'm supposed to be using this screw. Oh my god. I'm a nincompoop. Using the wrong screws, dang it. But then... Okay, that threads into there. So that means this one must go for the other side. But, yeah, okay. Using the wrong screw, guys. Good grief. Okay, let's try this again. See, that's what's gonna piss me off about this kit later on when I have to fix it, is that there are M2.6 screws in it, and that is just, I think, ridiculous. Quite frankly. I was about to drink the Loctite, that's not a good idea. And now I'm ready to install my servo into the car. And from what I gather, it's supposed to go right here, I think. Yep, right there. Look at that, gorgeous. And then we use the two M3 screws, not the two M... Then we use the two M3 screws and tighten that baby down. Very nice. That was super simple. There's our servo installed there. Sorry it's a little dark and shadowy, but that's just the way it is. Now our servo linkage here needs to get attached to the arm right there. That arm right there is where the other end of our steering link needs to get attached to. That might be tricky. That might be tricky. Let's see. Is it going to be tricky? Probably will be tricky. Tricky, 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 tricky. Tight on that. Tries to drink the Loctite earlier, goes and puts it in her mouth anyways. In you go. Yes. Good screw. Thank you, screw. I'm gonna have to adjust our endpoints. I'll lock that out of here. How are you guys doing? I didn't ask you. How's your weekend going? How was your week? There you go. My steering linkage is complete. I was able to get that screw in not too bad. And that is a really, really sweet linkage system. I like that. And that is a really sweet linkage system. There we go. Servo steering link is... There we go. Our steering link is attached to the belt crank. And it is all moving nice and smoothly. That looks freaking awesome. Alright, let's move on to the next step. That looks freaking awesome. Alright, let's move on to the next step. I feel like that was poorly done. But that's good, RC and more. I love me some chocolate. That's for sure. Nope, wrong button. Now it is time for wheels and tires, and we can finally turn this rig into a proper roller. I gotta pay attention to the left and the right rims because they are different. And I guess it wants the tire logos on the outside as well. So I'll make sure to do that. Okay, grab a tire. They're all the same? I think they're all the same. Oh yeah. It's time for tires. This is a left. This. Here is a left wheel. They give us a nice little indicator here on the side. Just gonna maybe not break that off. Here is a left wheel. They give us a nice little indicator on the side, and I'm just gonna kind of fold that over, leave it there, and stuff our foam into the tire. Work it around a little bit, and then we can stick our rim in there. with the logos on the tire on the outside. Kind of work it on there. Get it all situated just right. There we go. Things popping into place. Get this rear bead seated properly. Awesome. Check that out. Just gotta glue it up, do 3 more, and we'll have a roller. Alright. Oh, these feel great. These are nice. Oh, yeah. I don't know what those 2 screws are for. I have no clue. Whatever. I say whatever to that. I'll just go ahead and turn this off because doing up these tires is gonna take me a minute. I think I'm gonna kick myself when I go to edit this, when I edit the servo installation part. My commentary was terrible. Okay. Chuck this back here where I can run into it with my chair and knock it over. Thankfully, I've not done that yet. That would be a very bad thing to do. Okay, I actually have some pretty fresh tire glue. And I thought I had some glue tips. Are they up here? Yep, there they are. I found them. Got some tire glue bands as well, but I don't think I'm gonna need them for this. Well, let me see if they fit. These are for 1/8 and 1/10 scale tires. I've tried using them on, oh, what are they called? Touring car tires. They don't really work very well for that. This looks like they might work well for. Well, yeah. Okay. I'm about it. Yeah, that kind of works. Not bad. Okay. Cool. Yep. Smells like tire glue. I'm so excited to run this thing today. So excited. Memory Dragon, what's up? Yes, so much building. Building is awesome. Kits in general are freaking awesome. I have not built a kit in so long. Not since my... my touring car. Yeah, it's been that long. That was my 1,000 subscriber project, believe it or not. And we're coming up on 5,000, guys. We're at 4,500. Like, we're getting close. See how much glue I can get on my fingers. Oh, that's a lot. Wipe that off. They're such nice soft tires. I like them. A little more in there. Yeah, such nice soft tires. I like it. 15 people watching. We've had a pretty good turnout today. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you. These tires are called Sand Supers. There we go, there's one tire done. That excess. Rims are already pre-vented for us, so that's cool. One tire. Got 3 more to do. Okay. Thanks, R.C. Moore. They're pretty good. They're definitely for slightly larger tires. Definitely not for, like, this is a touring car size tire. These Sand Supers are a little bit bigger, so that's nice. Makes them a little more useful. What I've done on the touring car tires, though, is I've doubled them up. Because I've got 8 bands, so I double up the... the bands, and it takes care of the touring car tires well enough. These foams are so crinkled up. I'm gonna crinkle them up, putting them in the tires, but still, like, seriously. They're AKA brand. I think I got them on Amy Hobbies, as I recall. I mean, it was either Amy or RPP. Those are like the only 2 places I really order from. And Amazon. But I'm pretty sure it was from Amy. But there's a bunch of different brands that make them. Like, I think Much More might have had a set. I don't quite remember. Oh, I'm so excited to drive this thing later. I love these classic spiky boys. I had a Tamiya Dual Hunter back in the day, hairband, that had some nice spikies on it. I mean, you can also use those fat rubber bands from, like, produce. Those also work. Or I've seen people use those as well. We just don't tend to get the produce that has the fat rubber bands, so... You can use a couple of those as well in place of pro racer tire bands like Erica has. Because we all know Erica's a pro racer. Okay, have any of you ever used super glue to close up a cut? Because you know that's what super glue was originally designed for. It was literally designed for gluing skin together. Go figure. And I did that, actually. I got a cut on my hand here at work the other day. I had some super glue, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna super glue that baby up, and took care of it for the rest of the day. RC and More, the motor I went with is a surprise. Oh, and I got my finger stuck. Nice, good job. Yeah, the actual motor that I'm going to use is a surprise. Today we're going to throw in probably a speed gem or something like that. Well, I only have speed gems motors, who am I kidding? But the actual one that I'm going to use is a surprise. I think I mentioned it last stream, and I think I've shown it off on stream once before. Yeah, in a pinch, super glue on a cut works good. If it's kind of a gaper, it works good. Nothing important. Yeah, see, I've already got it all over my fingers. Brushed, of course, RC More. Come on, you're talking to the crazy brush girl here. The only things I have that are brushless are my slashes and my shafty. And actually soon to be another crawler that I've got plans to build. Oh really? Did they RC More? That's interesting. I'm surprised that they would have done that for like an actual surgery. But, I mean, hey, I guess it works. I was hoping mine would stay on a little longer than it did. It came off like the night after, or like the night that I put it on. Like, I put it on during the day and then it came off that evening. But it worked while I was busy doing things. Kept it clean. That's the other thing that it does, is it keeps it clean. Because it acts like a scab pretty much and just keeps dirt and stuff out. It's like the ultimate bandage, honestly. Keeps out dirt, liquids, all that stuff. I'm sure they probably used some sort of medical grade super glue on your surgery incision. Because, like, I don't think they would just use Bob Smith tire glue on you. And time to get more glue all over me. Ah, I got a little funky. Trying to fill that up with some glue. There we go, it looks alright. Not the prettiest glue job in the world, because I don't glue tires every day of the week. Like some people do, but not bad. Erica and... yeah, no, I don't think they went to Dollar General. Laura, the tire bands are to squeeze the tire in and help the tire bead get pressed against the rim so that the glue like adheres better. Erica and Stig Aviation seem like cousins. I'm gonna have to look into that, actually. I don't know who that is. I made a note of it. I'll check them out. Oh, this is always a good part of the build when you get to the tires. And then I literally just have to put the roll cage together and it's done. And a motor in. And put the ESC in. And the receiver. But then it's done! It's so close! Remember when I was little, so I used to have 2 E-Maxes, right? Altogether we had 3 because my dad had one too. So we had a ton of E-Max tires. And I remember one morning I got up early. I laid out a couple paper bags, I think. And I sat down and re-glued a bunch of, like, 8 tires. Because the beads were coming off of them. And I remember the way that I glued them like I was welding them. Not like I was actually properly gluing tires, because, like, how do I explain this? This is part of the rim, and the tire bead sits into that gap, and you're supposed to put the glue right here, and here, my can is the glue, right? So this is the tire bead, and this is the rim, and the glue is supposed to go here, not here. Which is what I did when I was little. But yeah, I was proud of it, and it worked, more or less. Sanctus RC. Oh, thank you. As I Lay Dying. Ooh. Ooh, I like that name. That just sounds like a good band right there. As I Lay Dying. Are they similar to Falling in Reverse? Or, like, what's their genre? Are they metalcore or pop punk? Ta-da! There we go. I'm just gonna get rid of this tip. Get more glue all over me. I want to glue my fingers together. Erica, that's a bad idea, but super glue. Super glue. Erica want to glue her fingers together. Okay, just a little bit. Just a... Ooh, metalcore. I saw them. Oh, cool, you saw them live. That's awesome, Sanctus. I glued my fingers together. Come on. Come on. It wouldn't be dargling if you didn't accidentally glue your fingers together, or purposely glue your fingers together. Oh, they're pretty stuck. Come on. Wow. Okay, that's really stuck. Well, now this is a predicament, isn't it? There we go. My nonsense. I have super, super thick calloused fingers, so it's no big deal. Like, I could take a razor blade and cut it if I needed to. It's fine. Mm-hmm. All right. We have some tires on some rims. Very nice. Alrighty. If you add some fresh glue, will unstick them, but you have to do it quick, or the additional glue makes it stick worse. Okay, that makes sense, Sanctus. Yeah, that makes sense. Don't keep your super glue in the medicine cabinet next to the eye drops. No, why would you do that? I guess if you had it in there for wound closing purposes, but still, oh my gosh. Could you imagine? God. Okay. We need some wheel nuts. Oh, that's why you temporarily tighten it. Oh, that's why it wants a... Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Okay, let's see here. So, it wants it... doing it this way. Yeah. No. No. Yes. And wheel nuts. Wheel nuts are already here. I have some orange battery straps, actually, that I got with my run cam, but Sanctus RC, I usually live stream on Saturdays or Sundays in the afternoon about this time. I tend to do them on Sundays, but I sometimes do them on Saturdays too because I have things going on Sunday or whatever. But I try to live stream weekly. I don't always have things to do. That's the only thing. So like sometimes it'll go a few weeks without having a live stream just because I don't have anything to do on a live stream. Exactly. So Like, usually I do, like, my car repairs and stuff like that. Thanks for stopping by, Born Joker. I appreciate it. Why am I using the cross wrench? I have a freaking snap-on lug wrench right here. My gosh. What a nincompoop. I spent probably 40 bucks on this stupid little wrench. Which is enough to get you a whole Chinesium toolkit with a bag. I mean, like, good gravy, man. But my snap-on guy is cool, so. Oh, this is such a cute little car. I think my boyfriend's mom is gonna like it. End up with a huge backlog of RC things. Sanctus, that's funny. Yes, that is true. Kids take up a lot of time. But see, the thing is, I don't run my RC cars. Like, I don't go out and run them just for fun. I pretty much only run them for videos. Yeah! Ooh, we got a little car! We got a little car! So silly. Okay. A lot of slop in those steering bushings. Yours are fine. Ah ha ha! Oh! Yeah! Yeah, honestly, I kind of prefer wrenching on them. I agree. Okay, let's grab the camera. I'm so excited. We're almost done with this project. We are almost done. We are almost done. This servo wire is gonna have to go somewhere else. I hope my battery fits in there. Oh, I really hope my battery fits in there. I wish I would have stuck that through there. Alright, maybe it's just gonna have to go up top here, like that. Yeah. We'll deal with wiring later. I know, aren't they sick, Sanctus? I am on Instagram, Sanctus. My Instagram link is in the description of this live stream. I have a Facebook account, I just don't use it. It's just... I can only keep up with so many platforms, you know? And here we go! Look at this! We've got a proper roller, guys! Oh, that's so cool! Heck yeah! Oh, I'm so excited to go drive this! This is gonna be sweet! Alright, let's keep going. I think next we start to get building the... I think next we get to start building the cage. No! There's Phillips screws, guys. I don't know if you know about me and Phillips screws, but I cannot deal. Alright, see you later, Laura. Thanks for tuning in. Yep, there are 2 Phillips screws right there. I don't know what they're for, but I don't like it. Get all of our cage pieces out. Oh! Yeah, I'm not gonna paint the driver. I'm not gonna bother with that, I don't think. Yeah, shoot, this is the last of our parts. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's why they wanted a button head in there. That makes sense now. Let's see if I can untangle all these parts here. It seems like they used different plastics for like the chassis, different plastic for the cage, and a different plastic for the shock parts, which is interesting. Compared to like Axial, who just uses the same plastic for everything. But like this stuff is super flexible, which is great. It's exactly what you want for a body. Are these supposed to be tied together? I don't think so. Hopefully not. So I'm cutting them apart. A couple of those. That's the end of that tree. This is a sweet cage. This is a sweet cage, guys. Right. Oh, this is exciting. This is exciting! Oh, yeah, there were supposed to be some little shim things that went underneath the servo. Oops. I think that's what these are. Oh well, it's fine. We don't need them. We don't need them. Phillips? Yeah. Yeah, no, Phillips are horrendous. Yeah, these were supposed to be for the servo, but nah, who cares? I don't. Okay, let's see. So we got these guys, which we're gonna need first. Wing. 2 side pieces. Oh, this is gonna be so cool! This is gonna be so cool! 2 of these guys. Only 1 of these, which is interesting. Got this piece and this piece. And we got 2 of these. I don't know what this is for. I don't know why there's only 1. Did I throw 1 away? I don't think so. I don't know. Guess we're gonna find out. Yes, we get to start putting the cage together, guys. This is gonna be awesome. Looks like we get to start with these side bumper pieces. So those are actually just here. Got 2 of those. And this screw is one that they told us to leave loose earlier in the build, and now I understand why. And I understand why they said to put a button head screw there, because these have a little countersunk dealy on the base of the plastic part. So that's great. It all makes sense now. What? Why? Huh? That's weird. Oh, maybe it's like snaps on. Okay, interesting. Oh, need this one. Yeah. See? Ball end driver. This is where it comes in handy, right here. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, guys. I can't work fast enough. Literally can't work fast enough. Need one of these. Yeah, one of those tiny ones. Right here. And that just pops on there, I guess. That's kind of interesting. You know what? I should probably Loctite these. Alright, let's get some Loctite in the Loctite cap. Not that I'm gonna need much, really, but you know. If it's going into metal, I'll Loctite it. It's good etiquette. Oh yeah, see, this is exactly where a ball and driver is beautiful. Very, very glad I have bought these. Because I don't use them that much, but boy, when I do, they come in handy. Oh, this is so cool, guys. This is so cool. I love this roll cage. It's so cool. Got a little shorty. Boink. Dump that in some Loctite. I know I'm just fangirling over this thing, guys. I'm sorry. But hey, this is what you get. Okay, forget the battery. Oh, weird. I guess they're called side bumpers? You figure? Okay, our side bumpers are installed. Looking very sweet. Alright, our side bumpers are installed, looking very sweet. Let's see what the next step is. So it looks like we're going to assemble a little bit of a roll cage in the back. So I need two of these guys. I need this piece. And I believe these two guys. Is that right? Yes. So this goes together. This guy goes there. This goes there. I think. Oh, no. Wait, what? Oh. Okay, I see. So I'm going to start off with these two guys and put a couple cross members between the two of them. Listen to what I said. Okay, sounds good, Sanctus. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will most certainly enjoy this thing. Nope, this button. No, it doesn't. Okay, I'm just gonna retake that. So it looks like we're doing a bit of a rear roll cage sort of thing. We need two of these cross pieces. They'll stay in. So it looks like we're doing a sort of rear roll cage kind of thing. Looks a bit like this. We're gonna need these two guys, this one, and two cross members. Eight by 8. Okay, this is the by 12. Yeah, that's the by 12. These are all by 8s. Okay. Alright, let's roll. Let's roll! These bolts are very snug in the plastic, which is nice. Very nice indeed. A little tricky to start. You gotta push kind of hard, but that's okay. Sorry I'm being quiet. If you guys want me to talk about something, ask me questions. I'm happy to talk. I'm just so focused and excited right now, I can hardly stand it. Started out by putting these two cross members between these pieces, and now I believe we take this one and bolt it right to there like that. Now we take this one and bolt it to there just like that. Okay. Actually, am I? Yeah, that should be charged. Okay. Just thinking I need to make sure my Insta camera batteries are charged so that I can go film this thing later. Oh yeah, there's that thing. I don't know where that is. You know what? It's fine. I remember seeing it somewhere. I don't know where it is. But you know what? It's fine. I don't care. It's supposed to be a little piece that like tilts the wing a certain amount of degrees, but I'm not gonna care about that. I don't know where that went. Cool. Now looking at the back of the rig, we're going to take this assembly and it's going to sandwich this chassis plate right here. There's going to be a screw that goes in right there to hold this piece on. And then these two guys just kind of sit in some notches up on this roll bar, as you can see there. As you can see just there, there's a couple notches that these guys sit in, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and get that all attached real quick. Okay, this was the one that uses the longer screw, right? Yep, and then just a normal 8 one there. Okay. So you right here, very nice. I think there's going to be room for what I want to do with this, guys. I think I mentioned it in the last stream, but I think there's going to be room for what I want to do with it. The orange is very bright. It might look a little dim on camera, but it's very bright. I mean, it's like, it's about the same color as like Reese's orange, which I think is a pretty knowable color. Oh, that looks so cool. Cool. Cockeyed. Yeah, that's cool, dude. Oh, it's coming together. Now we're gonna grab this guy. Oh, I get it. I get it. That's cool. It snaps on. It's backwards, but it snaps on. That's so cool. Oh! Dude, that is so cool. Next, we're going to move on to the wing. It needs this little attachment bracket bolted to the bottom of it. There's supposed to be a 3-degree angled shim that goes under here. I honestly don't know where that went, so I'm not going to worry about it. But check this out. The cool thing about this piece is you see how there's like that bar? Well, this goes down on here and basically I show this. It's so dark. Man, how do I show how cool this is, man? Oh, it's backwards. That's part of my problem. Okay, so sorry. I'm trying to show you guys something so cool, and yet I'm totally bodging it. This guy, if you squeeze these two back wings together... Oh, I'm totally failing at this. It, like, locks into place. It's so cool. And then there's two little holes on the little nubbins for E-clips to go through. And then there's two little... Then there's holes on the blah, blah. Man, I'm too excited. I can't freaking film. Now the cool thing about this guy is you see these two nubbins? They have holes in them for body clips, and the two holes in these wings line up with those two nubbins, and you stick that on there if I put it on the right way. And then that is what holds the wing on and makes the wing super easily removable. That is so cool! Oh my gosh! Favorite RC car, RC and more. Come on, get out of there. Gimme! Favorite RC car. I think the Losi 5T is always going to be a favorite of mine. The Javelin right now is pretty freaking cool. The ammo, I mean, okay, I'm literally just going to list off all my freaking RC cars, but, I'd say, like, Probably Losi 5T. That is probably my favorite. Because I have wanted one of those since I was probably 8 or 9. Which was a good number of years ago now. And a tiny one. Okay, I don't know why there's 5 body clips, but I know 2 need to go in here. Or is there supposed to be a second small one? Nope, these ones go. Okay. Oh my god, that is so cool. Oh, what a nice click. Yes! Huh. Oh, this is so cool! I need my freaking fill light. Here is terrible. I could just turn this up. Check it out, I've got my wing mounted up with the 2 body clips in there to hold it on. Sorry it's a little dark, but that's looking sweet. Oh, this is turning out to be so cool. Who's bothering me? Somebody new on my Discord server, so that's cool. I just love to have new people on there. Next. Oh boy, we used to put the whole roll cage together and then, oh my gosh, it's freaking done! Okay, we are so close to finishing this kit, guys. Next up, we need to get these 2 side pieces. Alright, we are so close to finishing this kit, guys. We've got 4 more pieces, okay, maybe 6, 7 more pieces to put together, and then the roll cage is done. So, I need this guy, right? And I need to attach this side bumper to it, which I believe is this guy. And it's actually the other one, which is this guy. Maybe it's not the other one. I don't know. No, I think it is this one. Nope. Oh, is it supposed to bend? Oh no, it's supposed to go there. Oh, I see. So so I need this side piece, which is this guy here, and then I gotta attach this. So I need this cage half, and then we're gonna attach this side bumper piece to it, or side rail. I guess, yeah, you'd call it a side rail. Just like that. And then, oh my gosh. So we're gonna need this side panel, and I'm gonna attach this side rail to it, and then do the same thing for the opposite side as well. Mike, what is up? Dude, this thing is turning out so good. I'm so excited, I literally can't film. Like, I'm getting all my words messed up and everything. My mom's gonna watch this stream back and think it's adorable that I can't get my words straight. She's gonna be like, "Oh, Erica, you're so cute." Thanks, Mom. This thing's gonna be running today. This thing is absolutely going to be running today. I don't know if my boyfriend's watching. I kind of hope not, because I want to surprise him with it when I go over today. Oh, nope, not this guy. Need one of these. So cool. Poor future Erica is gonna have a hard time editing this video. Because I just cannot get my words straight. She's gonna have to be cutting and doing all sorts of nonsense to try and get things to freaking make sense. This is a very soft and flexible plastic though, which is good for a roll cage like this. So I don't think it's going to break very easily. The screws might pop out, but hey, nothing some lock nuts can't fix. Or just some longer screws. Okay. I've got my two cage halves here put together, and now we're going to need a couple different cross pieces, one of which is this guy, which literally you just press. Forget this. Forget the manual. We don't need the manual at this point, guys. We can figure this out. Mess up. A little bit. So I've got my two cage halves here put together with their side rails on them. And now this little front, I guess, hood piece literally just presses onto the side pieces, onto the side frame pieces. I'm too excited, guys. But that just presses together, which is awesome. And then this little curvy-do goes right here with the longer bit up. Okay, like that. And then this piece is for the roof, and these little tabs go towards the back. And this cross piece goes right there. Yeah! Speed Gems motor. So Mike, I was just testing I was just getting the electronics ready to go. I wasn't actually going to use that motor. For temporary, I'm going to use the speed gems. But I did mention in my last stream, I believe, the actual motor that I'm going to be using. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. And I'm still waiting for something in the mail in regards to said motor. But I'll tell you this, it is a Kyosho motor. That's all I'm going to tell you. Unless you watched one of my previous streams, in which case you saw it. Actually, Mike, I think you did see it. I was very excited about it. Although, to be fair, when am I not excited about a motor? Like, duh, come on now. Okay, now this goes up on top. The tabs to the back. For these little guys. Yep, you know what I'm talking about. I think there's gonna be space for it. I got a couple things coming in the mail. And I think I should have space for it all. Why? Why do these have to be Phillips? That is just not cool, guys. Why would you make these Phillips? Huh? Oh wait, does it go this way? Oh, I think it goes this way. Yep, it goes that way. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, I think because it's kind of in the way of the... Okay, I need to get it on an angle. And bam! Look at that! And bam! Look at that! Oh, that is so cool looking, guys! Alright, let's put it on the car. Alright, here we go. This slides down onto there, I think. Kinda. Let's see. Oh, yep, there we go. How does this all go? How does this all go down? It goes like that. And that's right. This little guy snaps onto the side post. The servo wire out of there. Oh, I think that's why I need those spacers. Okay. But there you go! Oh my gosh, check it out! It's the Javelin, guys! There's just 3 body clips, one right here, and 2 underneath this panel on these tabs. And check it out! Oh my gosh! Yeah! That's awesome! So there were 2 tabs that I forgot to put underneath the servo mount. And the reason that those are there is to push the servo back a little bit so that the frame isn't like running into it too badly. So I do have one slight issue, which is with my servo. It's a really tall servo, and the cage kind of doesn't quite fully snap onto where it's supposed to. It snaps onto this peg down here, and it really kind of bends this bar of the cage, which I don't mind because it's pretty soft plastic, but I'm likely to end up putting a screw with a washer in this hole instead to hold it on, since this little snap-on peg I don't think is going to last very long. Yes! Oh my gosh, foot cramp, foot cramp, foot cramp. Ow! Ow! No! Oh my god. Ow. Ow. Stop it. Stop cramping. I've been like sitting on my foot for the last 2 hours. And I think there's going to be space for what I want to do with it. Okay, let's decide on a motor to slap in there temporarily. Something that I've already rebuilt. I need to look back at my videos and see how many turns the different motors that I've rebuilt are. Let's see here. 11, 14. I could do an onyx. That's a 14 turn. I don't want to go too high with it. But not a 9. I could do sapphire, that's 17, or a quartz, which is a 19. Or chrominum, that's a 16. Or jade. Let's do... I can't decide. What should I put in there, guys? Let me rattle off my options again for you. So I've got a 14 by 2 onyx. I've got a 17 by 1 sapphire. A 19 by 2 quartz. A 16 by 2 chrominum. Or a 15 by 4 jade. What am I leaning towards? Let me take a look at their conditions, because I don't want to put a super pretty one in there. If these leads are long enough, I might put this jade in here with the pink and green wires. Let me see if they're long enough to go where I need them to go. Oh, if I mount it this way. I think these might be just long enough. I think I'm gonna do this jade, guys. Let me go back to my chat here, sorry. Yeah, that's a good point. The jade was a... The jade's a 15. The touring car special is a 19. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the jade, actually. Or the... You know what? Yeah, I will do the jade. Because I've already got wires on it. I just need to, like, heat the connectors up and angle them. And then, we should be good to go. Oh, I just put the drawer in backwards. Oops. I have such an outrageous amount of motors, guys. It's ridiculous. Okay. So of course you guys already know that I'm running a Savox servo. And I'm going to run, let's see. So you guys already know, blah, blah. In terms of electronics, you guys already know I've got a Savox servo in there. For an ESC, I've decided on the Sidewinder 4. It's a 3S Max ESC from Castle. It is a sensorless, brushless, capable, but of course we're going to be running a brushed motor with it, and a Futaba receiver to go with my Futaba 3PL pistol grip radio. And for a motor, just for now, okay, I'm going to retake that because my hand was all tangled up in my mic. So for electronics, you guys know I've already got the Savox servo in there. For an ESC, I'm going to be running the Castle Creations Sidewinder 4. It's a sensorless, brushless, capable ESC. 3S Max. I'm only going to be running this rig on 2S, so this is the perfect ESC. This is the perfect ESC for me, since I'm only going to be running 2S and a brushed motor. I took the fan off because of the location that this is going to go. Can't have the fan on it. And of course the Futaba receiver for my transmitter. Now the motor is what you guys are probably all curious about. For now, I'm gonna be running this Jade. It's a 15-turn quad. Oh, holy shit, that's gonna be smoking fast. Never mind, we're putting a 19 in it. Never mind. We're not putting a quad in there. That is going to be so fast. Yeah, whatever. It's just for testing. It's just for testing. Okay, yeah, we are gonna go with this Trinity Speed Gems Jade. Okay, so yeah, we are gonna go with this Trinity Speed Gems 94 Jade 15-turn quad. Love the pink and green wiring on it. Doesn't really go with the orange, but that's okay because this is just a temporary motor until next episode, where we're going to put the actual motor that I'm going to run in this rig in, and along with a few extra special additions. I'll let you guys guess what those are going to be in the comments. For a motor, I'm going to be running this Trinity Speed Gems 94 Jade. It's a 15-turn quad motor. It's got some nice pink and green wiring on it. It is freshly rebuilt. Really just needs a break-in, but I'll run it light to begin with. However, this is not going to be the permanent motor for the Javelin. Oh no! I've got a very special motor waiting in the wings for this rig. And and it's not just the motor that we're going to be adding to this. Oh no, we're going to be adding a few other components as well. I'll let you guys guess in the comments. Nope, that's not it. It's just not it. However, this is not my final motor selection. Shit, is my mic even on? Okay, it is. My mic check. Mic. Okay, oh my god, that scared me. However, this is not my final choice of motor. No, I have a very special motor waiting in the wings just for this rig. It is a Kyosho motor. No, I'm not even going to tell you what brand of motor it is. No, I'm going to let you guys wait and see. And it's not just the motor we're going to be putting in this bad boy. Oh no, I've got a couple more components coming as well. So I'll let you guys guess just what I'm about to do with the Javelin. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and get the motor installed. I need to angle my bullet connectors and I'll get the rest of my electronics all installed and ready to go. Alright. Yeah, I think this is going to be a cooking fast motor. This might be a little much, but we'll see. I think I have some small 48 pitch gears. Okay. Let's turn this off. I'm too excited. I'm just too dang excited. 4:30. Yeah. We got time, we got time. Okay. I need my soldering iron. My little soldering jig block. Alright. Guys, we're getting so close. I can taste it. Door is gonna come around this side, so I want this to go in there, like that. Deuteronomy, this is so cool. I've already bound up my radio and everything, so I don't have to do any of that. But my ESC is gonna tuck itself underneath the top deck here, and it fits just perfectly. I have to take that off. I think I have to take this off. Or at least hinge it out of the way. Hopefully I'll be able to get the bullet connectors in there. No, I don't think so. I'm gonna have to put the... Okay, this is gonna be a bit of a trick shot. I'm gonna have to put the bullet connectors in the ESC, then slide the ESC underneath there, and then probably for temporary, just zip tie it. I know that's hokey as hell, but I'm just gonna zip tie it. Alright, let's cut this heat shrink off. Ooh. Did I solder these? I must have soldered these, because... Why else would they be 4mm bullets? But boy, they look kind of ugly. Kind of tweak my other tabs a little bit. There, a little more in line. is the red and the black? Yeah, I'm just gonna take this side bumper all the way off. It's on the closer side, green's on the far side. I think this will fit. I really hope this reaches. I'm gonna need some solder too, actually. Oh man, this morning, guys, I pinched my foot in the freaking my chair wheel. Man, that hurt. You know what? I'm just gonna stick these in the vise. That's gonna be easier. It's gonna act as a giant heat sink and suck all my heat out, but you know what? It's going to be easier to deal with this way. There's a 90-degree bullet connector. Not very pretty, but it's 90-degree. Two 90-degree bullet connectors. I think it's going to be just long enough. I really hope. Get this out of here. Turn my soldering iron off. Yeah, I think it will just reach. Oh yeah, talk about clean. Man, this was made for it. Yeah. Alright. No, I'm not planning on putting the driver in because of my special plan. Because I'm not going to have room for a driver with that. 2700 RPM. That should be pretty good. Yeah, that should be right where I want it. Alright, so my ESC here is going to be going underneath the top deck right here. I've got my motor leads soldered in at a 90-degree angle, or soldered onto the bullet connectors at a 90-degree angle. And that whole thing slips right in there. I'm going to put some zip ties on there for temporary, because that's going to have to get changed around. That fits in there just like a glove. I'm going to put some zip ties on there just for temporary, since this is probably going to have to get moved around in the future. But the motor leads are the perfect length. I have not mounted up the motor yet, but I will do that next. I'll make sure these wires are out of the way of spinning things and suspension components. And then hook up the receiver and we're ready to give this thing a test. Actually, I should probably get a batteries charging for this thing, huh? Yeah, let's, I need to have one to run for the test in the video, so we'll leave it be for the moment. So let's zip tie down our ESC. I know that's hokey, but that's just what we're gonna do for now. Do like a chain of 3 zip ties. And we should be good. I don't think anything ever beat duct tape and zip ties, so can't fault me there. Come on. Come on, get through there. Well, I'm totally balancing this with my head right now. Need one more zip tie. Yep. 3 zip ties. To hold the ESC in, big old chain of zip ties. Didn't really want you on that side of it. Okay, I guess that's where you're gonna go. I didn't want that wire caught under there, but let me undo it. Let me undo it. Want that caught under there. Man, I wish it would slip through that gap. You know, maybe I can get it too. Maybe I can get it too. And yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yep, duct tape and zip ties never failed. And I just got, maybe scoot that over. Okay. Now I gotta play noggin gymnastics again here. Get this thing balanced and zip tied. I don't really like how that zip tie is hanging down out in the middle of nowhere, but you know what? That should be pretty good. It's a little off center, but okay, good. Good, good, good. I like the way that's sat right there in the middle of the bottom, but too late now. Should be fine. Okay, motor pinion. I have no idea what the gear ratio is, but this is a 25 tooth, 48 pitch pinion. Looks like it's geared down quite a lot, so hopefully this should do it. Doesn't fit through the hole. That's poor design. Why would you give a pinion that doesn't fit through the hole? It's kind of silly. To get a screw in there. I think that's what these are. I think these are motor screws. I'm gonna take a wild guess. That's what these are. Let's use one of my ball end drivers again. That's nice. That wire is very tight through there. It kind of gets pinched, but you know what? I'm not going to run more than like 2 batteries through it, so it'll be fine. Reckon about there for the pinion. Oh, that's too tight though. That's like way too tight. It's not good. I thought it was perfect. Tweak that anymore. Not be tweaked at all. No, not really. If it was just like that, I'd be fine with it, but it's not. Can't rotate the motor 180. Frick. Dang, man, that's annoying. Who's bothering me? I think this just joined into the Discord server. Nice. Shoot, what do I do about this? I mean, it needs to be like a ½ inch longer. If that. Shoot. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take out that cross member. Just for now. Because if I do, it'll give me just enough space. Of course, I'm going to hold it. I really want to run this thing today, guys. Or tomorrow. Sometime when I'm at my boyfriend's house. You know what? That is just enough. Pop it out. I'll put that back in some other time. Alright, that is really janky. But you know what? It'll work okay. I hope. But yeah, that is just enough clearance to get that motor angled the way it needs to be. Okay, we'll roll with that. I just want to run this thing and get this video done. Yeah, I know you want me to use the paper trick. I'm not going to use the paper trick. You know, maybe I will use the paper trick. Perfect. There's a tiny bit of backlash in there. Yep, there's just a tiny bit of backlash. Exactly what we want. Yeah, those wires totally get smushed in there, but it's just gonna have to be alright for today. I want this thing running. Okay. This thing might be really fast. I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see. I've got my spur and pinion mesh set just there. Got my spur and pinion mesh set. There's just a tiny bit of backlash between the two gears, so that's perfect. To get the wiring to reach, just for today, I took out a cross member that was bolted in right there. I just needed to slide the ESC back like an extra 1/4 inch, and then the wires will reach. I know that this is a pinch spot right there. I know it's not gonna stay like that, I promise. It's only for today because I really want to get this thing running. Motor cover on. I think by the time I finish this and make it over to my boyfriend's, I think it's gonna be dark. The sun sets at like 7 o'clock. Okay, and then put this side rail back on. Do I have any like wiring loom I can put over that? Just as temporary? I might. Let me see. I don't have wiring loom, but I have... Nah, it's just gonna look messy. No, it's screw it. This is all literally just so I can get this thing running today. Okay, receiver. Servo, channel 1. Receiver, channel 2. Or ESC, I should say, channel 2. No, we're just gonna stick that there with a little bit of double-sided sticky stuff. Stick that right there. Just plonk it there and call it a day. Tie a few things together. Boom. Look at that. My battery barely fits in there. Just make sure the switch is off. Yeah, it's off, right? Is it off? Wait. Wait, why do I have no power? Oh. I just had this set up and working earlier. Oh, wait, maybe it's... Oh, it is on. It's just looking for some of that. Look at that! The steering's almost perfectly straight. My workbench is a complete disaster right now, guys, but it is time to give this thing its first powered wheel spin. I don't know what else to call it. Okay, turn the switch on. Oh, look at that, our steering is like almost perfectly centered. I'll bet you the motor's gonna go the wrong way too. Yeah, it does. Oh! Yeah! Heck yeah, guys! Alright, I'm just going to, reverse my Channel 2. Okay, maybe not. You know what, I can change it in Castle Link. Just for now. But yeah! That chain drive is really quiet. I'm impressed. Oh! Guys, this is awesome! I just gotta reverse my ESC, and then we're good to go. Yes! Woo! Okay, switch off, unplug this, put this out of here, grab my Castle Link. I know, I thought it would be a lot louder too. Charged? Yeah. Do. Okay. Castle Link. Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. And really, I could just switch the leads on the ESC. But then I gotta pull the ESC back out for that, and I don't have the patience for that right now. Come on, Castle Link. Okay. That should be good. Okay, just check that. I feel like it goes in reverse a little bit faster than it goes forward, but you know what? It's fine. It doesn't matter. Alright. Cool. Turn that off. Turn this off. Put our roll cage on. Which is actually kind of tricky to get on. So let's put our battery straps around first. Well, actually, no. fine. Getting those in and out is going to be tricky. Come on. Okay, there we go. That's clipped. That's snapped on. There we go. Pretty much all put together. And the battery slips in here. That can connect there. Battery strap. Awesome. It's janky looking, but you know what? It's not bad. It's not bad. Take battery straps. Yeah, okay. Got a bunch of Javelin stickers and stuff, which I think I'm gonna put on I think I'm gonna put the stickers on later. Yeah, I just want to run it. I just want to take it for a drive. That's it. Yeah, let me get a couple batteries going. Actually, I can do that after the stream. Yeah, I'm totally not getting over to my boyfriend's before dark. Holy crap. I mean, I should be leaving now if I want to get over there and film before dark. Okay, what do I do now? Guess film an outro. Yeah. If any of you guys want a shout out in the official build video, drop a super chat and I'll shout you out in the outro here in a couple minutes. Seems pretty well balanced in terms of weight and everything. Okay. Outro. Get this done. Going rock climbing with my boyfriend tomorrow, so I gotta gather up all my rock climbing crap. Oh boy. Okay. Mix on, that's on. Okay. Need this light. Well, shoot. Even if not tonight, I don't think we're going to be leaving first thing in the morning tomorrow, so maybe we can do that tomorrow. Javelin video. It's already dark in Texas? Wow. Well, that's 2 hours ahead, so that makes sense. My face is so shiny, it's all sweaty and gross. Face is all shiny. Guys, the Javelin is pretty much done. We're like 95% done with it. I'm not planning on putting the driver in there. There is a clear Lexan driver with a little head that you can paint and all that stuff. I'm not going to do that because we're going to be adding some other stuff to this rig. I'm not going to tell you what yet, but I'm sure you can probably guess. I also need to add some stickers, but I think I'll do that later on once I kind of decide where I want stickers and stuff like that. Plus, I just want to go drive this. Like, I'm so excited to go drive this. I've been kind of like rushing through the last part of this build because I want to go drive it so dang bad. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this build series. The Javelin turned out great. I'm looking at it in the viewfinder and it is just a stunning car. Very, very stunning car. I love it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this build, and I hope you guys are excited for the first running video and for the next build video. Yes, there's a little bit more to build, not from the kit, but that I'm going to add myself. So if you're excited for that, make sure you leave a big fat thumbs up. If this does happen to be the first video that you have seen by me, make sure you go down, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below. If you want to catch up with me outside of YouTube, head over to my Instagram at Howie49_RC. And if you want to chat with fellow RC and full-scale enthusiasts and vintage RC enthusiasts, head over to my Discord server And if you want to support me and the channel, consider becoming a patron or a channel member. Today's special shoutouts from the live stream go to RC and More and Handyman Haynes. So thank you both so much for your support during the stream. And with that, guys, the Javelin is almost done. It's done. It's pretty much done. I'm gonna go drive it right now. So anyway, I'm done rambling. Okay, I'm just rambling. This is terrible. Today's shoutouts from the live stream go to RC and More and Handyman Haynes. So thank you so much for your support during the stream. You guys are the best. And with that, guys, I will see y'all in the next one. That should be good enough. Okay. I'm just trying to think about my order of things. Okay, good, RC and More, thank you. I'm very excited, and I just want to go drive this, but it's gonna be too dark out by the time I get over to my boyfriend's house. Wham! I should be able to cut that together. I'm sorry, future Erica. You're gonna have a hard time editing this video because somebody was too excited to formulate their words properly. Oh. I'm shout outs in this time, so we're good. We got a little bit of vroom vroom on camera. I think this thing's gonna rip, honestly. It was ballooning the tires pretty good. Okay. This is off and off. Goes. Light back. Thinking about putting my run cam on this thing as well. It won't fit inside the cab, which is a bummer. I could probably stick it on the wing if I really wanted to. Or on the hood. Or the roof. Yeah, I think I'll stick a mount on the wing. Where did I have my mouse? Just want a flat one. Let's see this guy. Where did my run cam just go? Here we go. This way, so I slip it in that way. Yeah. Okay. That should be good right there. Sticky mount on there. I'll try and get this centered. There we go. Got a good squeeze. Now I can put my run cam on there. Oh, I gotta flip this around. I'm getting the wrong way. Perfect! The run cam even matches the car. That's perfect. The rear end's a little heavy with that camera on there, but that's alright. I'll move the springs a little bit. Go an inch down. That much. A little less, a little less. There, perfect. There we go, that's a little better. Under acceleration, it's gonna squat. Yeah, I think that should be good with the camera on there. Okay, cool. That's ready to go. Thank you so much, Chrome 37. The light? You mean like my light panel? Is that what you're talking about? I got them on Amazon, both of them. I don't remember how much they were, but yeah, got them both on Amazon. Okay, I need to grab power supply. So I can charge battery. Dreams. Yeah. I guess, I don't have much else for you guys. I'm just gonna, get all my stuff together. Sorry, I'm totally out of shot. I'm just gonna get all my stuff together, go to my boyfriend's house, and, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this stream. I hope you enjoyed. I'm excited that the Javelin's done. I'm also, like, super wound up right now. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. Y'all are the best. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say, guys. I love y'all. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later.